Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have an energizing Pilates flow for you. You're going to start on your hands and knees, palms underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and we'll move into cat-cow. So inhaling as you arch the spine and exhaling as you round and push the floor away from you. And let's flow through that just a few times together. Inhaling again to arch and exhaling to find that nice round through the spine. Taking a moment to really connect to your breath here. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Beautiful. Now go ahead and find a neutral spine position. From here, you're going to tuck your toes underneath you, come into a plank, and slowly walk your hands back one at a time. Bending the knees to slowly roll up one vertebra at a time, reaching the hands up to the ceiling, inhaling and exhaling to drop the head and roll all the way down through the spine, and slowly walk the hands back out to a plank position. Holding your plank for 3, 2, 1, and slowly walk the hands back to the feet, keeping the knees bent to slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Let's do that again. Reach the hands up, inhale, exhale, slowly roll it down one vertebra at a time. Now walking the hands back out to that high plank position, now holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slowly walking back. Bending the knees to roll it up. Head is the last thing to come up. Reach the hands up. We're going to do that one last time. Just getting our core and shoulders nice and warm here. Walk out to that plank. Taking just one breath in that plank position and then slowly lowering the knees down to the floor. From here, extend your left leg straight back behind you. Go ahead and flex the foot, and then you're going to bend the knee in towards the glute, keeping the hips nice and square. So working to keep that left hip down and staying really nice and engaged through the entire core, using that hamstring to pull the foot in. Now on this next one, you're going to pull the foot in, you're going to hold it, and we're taking little pulses up, keeping the foot flexed, keeping that left hip down still. Good work. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, extend the leg long behind you and then bend the knee using the abs to pull it in and extend it back out. Be mindful that you're not hyperextending the elbows here. Maybe have a little micro bend. Your abs are doing so much of the work here. Find that mind muscle connection of the abs pulling the leg in. Beautiful. You only have 3 more. Keep it strong. Keep the breath. Inhale to bring it in and exhale to shoot it out. Last one. Extend. Hold it. Let's take little pulses. You knew it was coming. Now we're about to move on to our Pilates push-up. Keep the leg lifted and bend the elbows as you keep them nice and narrow. Option to keep the leg down if needed. That's totally fine. Just 2 more like this. Keep it strong. Keep breathing. Last one, lift. Gently place the knee down. Really good work. Let's go ahead and go right to the other side. So extending the right leg straight back behind you, nice and long. Flex the foot to begin. Use the hamstring to pull the foot in towards the glute. This time you're really focusing on keeping your right hip down, keeping the core nice and engaged. Last 4 here. Breathe for 3. Last 2. Last one, bend and hold it. Let's take those little pulses. These pulses are really small. You just want to think up an inch, down an inch. You've got this. Pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the leg all the way out. Use the abs to bend it in and press it back out. Still really focusing on keeping the hips square here. Your left knee should be right under your left hip. And you're taking that inhale as you bend in and exhaling as you extend out nice and long. Just 3 more. Breathe. Good. For 2. Last one. You got this. Press it out. Hold it. Take those little pulses. You've got 6 more pulses, and then we're going into our Pilates push-up. Again, if needed, place the foot down and then continue on with the push-ups. Keeping the elbows narrow, keeping the core engaged. Last 2. Last one. Lift it up. Gently place that knee down, and then we're going to lower ourselves down onto our stomach. And from there, you're going to bring your hands to your sides in line with the shoulders, keeping the elbows bent. We're going into an upper body lift. So inhaling to lift up and exhaling to lower down. Really focusing on pressing your hips down into the mat and engaging the glutes the whole time here as well. This is definitely one of those Pilates exercises that you realize works every little muscle. You're using your back muscles to lift you off the ground, and you're also engaging through the entire backs of the legs here. On this next one, you're going to extend the arms long out in front of you and then bend the elbows back in and then lower down. Some options here. You can lift up and you can stay lifted as you bend and extend the elbows, or you can keep in the lower and lift, up to you. Whatever option you choose, see if you can lift that upper body a little higher as you bend the elbows in using your lats to pull and then lowering back down or reaching back out. Last one, and then you're going to extend the arms out long, keep the upper body lifted, lift the legs, take an inhale, and exhale lower. Beautiful. Now we're moving into a side lying series, so go ahead and lift yourself up and transition onto your right side. Legs extended long slightly in front of the body, lift the left leg up, slowly kicking it forward, flexing the foot, and then slowly pressing it back, pointing the foot. This is the side kick. Let's inhale to bring it forward and exhale to sweep it back. You're staying lifted up on that right side and keeping the hips stacked. The leg will want to move up and down, but the challenge is to keep it on the same plane the entire time. Now on this next one, you're going to swing the leg forward, and then from there, you're going to bend the knee and then extend the leg back. Inhale to sweep it forward, exhale to bend and extend, moving on to our bicycles. I'm sure that left outer thigh is starting to get a little burn on. Keep breathing. Your core is really involved here as well. Really important here that the torso isn't moving around a lot. You're keeping your core engaged to keep that from happening. Last two bicycles here. Sweep it forward, kick it back. Last one, inhale forward, exhale back, and now let's reverse it. So bend and then extend it forward. Flex the foot to sweep it back. And now you're inhaling to bend, exhaling to extend and sweep back. Inhale, bend. Exhale, sweep. Good job. Almost there. Now you have 6 more just like that. Remember, stay on the same plane with that leg. Keep the core engaged and stay lifted in that right side. You've got it. We're almost there. Only 3 more left. Bending, extending, sweeping back. Last 2. And then you know me, we do have some pulses to do. You're going to bend, extend the leg forward, flex the foot, point the toes down. Give me little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sweep it back. Pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, breathe, 6, 5, this is it, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Good job. From here, you're going to lift up onto that right knee, keeping the left leg extended. Hands are going to go behind the head. From here, you're going to lean over to your right side, keeping that left leg long, and then use your oblique to lift yourself back up. Hips and shoulders are staying squared to the front, really working through that left oblique here. Now I'm going to add an option onto this. If it feels okay for your body, leaning over and taking a twist, and then bringing it back center and using the oblique to come back up. So lean, twist, untwist, and lift. Again, lean, twist, untwist, and lift. Inhale, lean, exhale, twist. Inhale, untwist, exhale, center. Last time you're going to twist, bring it back, and then extend the arms out and just hold it. You got it. Place the hand down, lift the left leg up, and then let's take little pulses again for 8, 7, 6, 5. Stay strong. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Gently place your foot down, and let's take a well-deserved stretch here. Left leg long. Reach the right arm over. Get a nice long length out of that right side, and slowly lift back up. And then we're going to flip around to the other side. So lying on your left side with the legs extended long in front of you, lift the right leg up. And then we're starting with side kick again. So sweeping the leg forward and pressing it back. Flexing the foot to bring it forward, pointing the foot to sweep it back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Beautiful. Now really paying attention here, if your leg is doing that little wibble wobble up and down, you want to really try to control it and keep it steady the whole time. And let's move on to our bicycles. Sweep it forward, bend the knee, and then press it back. Good. Inhale forward, exhale, bend, and extend. Inhale, exhale, lengthen long, flexing the foot to bring it forward, pointing the foot to extend. Staying lifted in that left side, keeping the hips stacked. Just 3 more. Using the breath for 2. Last one like that. Bend, extend, sweep it forward. And now from this one, you're going to reverse it. So bend the knee, extend it forward, flex the foot to press it back. Good. Bend, extend, and press away. Beautiful. This time you're flexing the foot to sweep it back and pointing the foot to extend it forward. Have a check-in with the core. Is it turned on? That's what's helping and assisting lift the leg as well as the outer thigh. Good job. Almost there. You only have 4 more. Bend, extend, flex to press. Last 3. Breathe. You've got it. Last 2. Now on our next one, we're going to sweep it forward and flex the foot, point the toes down, and then take those little pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep it back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now coming up onto the left knee, keeping the right leg long, hands go behind the head, coming into our oblique series. Leaning over and using the oblique to come back up. Elbows stay wide. Shoulders and hips are facing the front of the room. And seeing if you can maybe lean a little further each time. The further you lean, the more you're going to work that right oblique as you lift back up. Now, option here to add that twist in. So you would lean over. Your shoulders will face the floor as you twist. And then you'll untwist and then use the oblique to bring it back up. Lean, twist, untwist, and center. Inhale, lean, exhale, twist, inhale, untwist, exhale, center. Good. Last couple. And now on this next one, you're going to lean over, one more twist, untwist, extend the arms out, hold it, breathe, and then gently place your left hand down, lift the right leg up, pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let's take that nice stretch. Right leg stays long, left leg bent, and then just reaching over and getting a nice length in that left side, taking a breath. And then from here, you're going to come seated with both legs straight out in front of you, sitting up nice and tall, extending the arms straight up to the ceiling, taking an inhale and exhaling, folding the body forward, coming into a hamstring stretch. Take one nice breath here. And then from here, we're going to slowly roll up. And then we're moving into our leg pull front. So extend the arms back up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, place the hands down and lift the hips up, engaging the glutes, the core. Then placing the hips down, extending the arms up again, flexing the feet. Inhaling, exhaling, press and lift. Good. Inhale. Nice and tall, long spine. Exhale, palms down, hips up. Option here to add on if you want on the next one. Press the palms down, lift the hips up, and you can bend one knee in at a time. Just an option here. I have one more option that's a little more advanced. So this next time when you lift up, the option is to lift one leg at a time, keeping the leg straight. This is definitely another one of those full body exercises. Your core is involved, your arms are involved, your legs are involved. And whatever option you choose, that is definitely the case for all 3 options. Whatever option you're choosing, make sure you're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth to connect to the movement. Let's do one more. Lift up, hold, or bring the legs up, and then slowly lower down. Lift the arms up, and let's fold forward one last time, getting a nice stretch for the backs of the legs. And go ahead and roll all the way up. Take a breath, and then you're going to scooch to the front of your mat, grab onto the backs of the knees, and slowly roll down one vertebra at a time. From here, we're going to lift the right leg into a tabletop position. And 2 options for you here. Either extend the left leg long or keep the knee bent with the foot on the floor. Moving into some upper body contractions, take an inhale with the arms up to the ceiling and exhale, curl the chin over the chest as you press the palms down. Focusing here on getting up on the tips of the shoulder blades, getting the chin over the chest so you're not feeling it in the neck here. Your right knee should be right over your right hip. Inhaling to lower, exhaling to curl. Good job. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. On this next one, you're going to lift and hold it, and we're taking little pulses, using your core to lift up just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted as you place the left hand on the right knee, and we're moving into single leg stretch, pulling one knee in at a time. Last 3, 2, 1. Now keep that left knee hugged in. Bring it to a tabletop position. We're going into the other side. Inhaling and exhaling to lift. Again, your right leg can either be extended long, or you can place the foot on the floor with the knee bent if that feels better for you. You're curling deep. See if you can get a little higher up on the tips of the shoulder blades again, using the breath, inhaling to lower and exhaling to lift. On your next lift, you're going to hold it and pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Stay lifted. Extend your left leg, grab behind the knee, and switch legs. Moving into straight leg, single leg stretch. Amazing for the core and good for stretching the hamstrings too. Just give me 3, 2, last one, and hug the knees in. Great job, you guys. Take a moment to maybe circle the knees around and out and maybe reverse that if it feels good on your hips. Now I have one last challenge for your abs today. We're going into double leg stretch. So once you've finished your circles, you're going to keep both knees hugged into the chest, and then you'll lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Inhale, you're going to extend your arms and legs. As you exhale, you're circling the arms around and tucking the knees in. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen everything. Exhale, coming into a tight ball position. Inhale, exhale, reach. Last 2 like that. Finish strong. Inhale, lengthen long. Exhale, curl deep. And then gently place the hands down, place the feet down, moving into some bridges. Take an inhale. Exhale, scoop the belly as you lift the hips high. Take another inhale and exhale, slowly roll down one vertebra at a time. Again, like that. Inhale, exhale, glutes engaged, core engaged. Inhale, exhale, rolling down. Taking your time with this, really finding that beautiful articulation through the spine as you roll up and as you roll down. Keeping all 4 corners of the feet firmly pressed into your mat. Just a few more like that. Should feel really nice on your spine. You're peeling your spine off of the mat to lift the hips high. Now keep the hips lifted. Lift your left heel up and then lower and lift the hips. Place the left heel down, lift the right heel, lower and lift. Left heel up, lower and lift the hips, place it down, and then other side. Alternating through the feet. 2 more like that, and then we're going to lift both heels up and hold them up as you pulse both hips high for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, breathe, 5, you've got it, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping the heels lifted and the hips high, lift the arms up to the ceiling and lower back down. Good. Keep squeezing the glutes, lifting the heels high. Last 2 reaches, and on your last one, lift the arms up, hold them up, and slowly roll down one vertebra at a time. So good. Hug the knees in, releasing the low back here. And from here, we're going to roll up and transition onto our hands and knees. We're coming into a plank series. So you're tucking the toes underneath you and lifting the knees off the floor. From here, we're bending one knee in at a time. So tapping the left elbow to the left knee and then tapping the right elbow to the right knee. So these are mountain climbers, but they're slow and controlled, Pilates style. You're so strong. Last 3, 2, last one, place it down and then slowly walk your hands to your feet, bend the knees to come all the way up. You're almost through the entire workout. You're doing so good. We're almost done. You're going to go into some squats now. So feet a little wider than hip width, toes pointing out as you squat down and then straighten back up. Challenge yourself to find a little more depth each time you go down. You only have 6 more, inhaling to lower and exhaling to stand tall. Last 5, breathe for 4. You've got this. Last 3, last 2, and then on your next one, stay down there and take little pulses up an inch, down an inch. Final 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand up tall. Heel toe your feet together and now lift the heels high as you reach the arms up to the ceiling. Arms and feet lower at the same time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now on your next one, stay there and then just lift and lower the heels with the arms up. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now we have one final push. Inhale as you lift the arms up to the ceiling and roll down all the way, walking out to a plank position onto the forearms. I know you can do this. This is it. And then you've made it through day 2 of my 12 Days of Pilates challenge. Breathe, hold it. Now we're not here for long. Stay strong, stay with me. Breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you made it. Let's come into a well-deserved child's pose. Take a couple nice deep breaths here, just in through the nose, out through the mouth, slowing down the heart rate. And when you're ready, slowly rolling up, and let's flip around and we'll take a nice stretch. So go ahead and lay all the way down on your mat. And then from here, we're going to hug the right knee into the chest. Extend the left leg long, and then extend the right leg straight up to the ceiling. If it feels good, flex the foot and bend the knee, and then extend the leg straight up to the ceiling and pointing the foot again. Just getting a really nice release for that hamstring. And if it feels good, you can place the left hand on the floor next to you, grab onto the right knee with the right hand, gently opening the leg out to the side. Gently opening the hip and the inner thigh. You can flex and bend here if that feels good. Again, taking nice big breaths. And then slowly bringing the leg center and release. We'll switch to the other side. Bend the left knee in, extend it straight up, moving through the flexing and the bending, extending back up to the ceiling, pointing through the foot. Again, you can bend and flex and straighten that leg back up, roll through the ball of the foot, point. And if it feels good, right arm opens out to the side and gently opening the left leg, opening the hip and stretching that inner thigh, keeping your right hip down. Good. Taking nice big breaths here, just doing what feels really good for your body right now. And then slowly go ahead and bring that left leg back to the center. Lower it down. Now placing the arms by your sides, palms facing the ceiling, relaxing the legs. Let's just finish with a couple breaths. Take a moment to be proud of yourself for showing up today. Take a big inhale through the nose and exhale, let it go. You've done amazing today. I hope you feel so good and congrats on completing day 2 of my 12-day challenge. See you guys soon.